Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with the second video in this Who Will Insert Team Name Do in Free Agency. I don't know what the exact title is. I want to hear your thoughts down below before we start today's video, and let's get right into it. Look, the San Antonio Spurs have so much cap space. They basically have almost like $52 million in cap space, something ridiculous like that, $53 million in cap space. Incredible. And look, they have DeJounte Murray and Derek White locking down the guard position. Really, I think their best lineup is DeJounte Murray at point guard, Derek White at shooting guard. Then next year, if we just look at who's leaving, so the guys who aren't staying are DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gay, Patty Mills, Trey Lyles, Gorgie Dang, and Keita Bates-Diop, and Quindary Witherspoon. I expect like the two-way guys to come back and Patty Mills to come back. Probably Patty on $5 million, not 13. But look, I don't expect DeMar to come back. I really don't expect DeMar to come back. Maybe Rudy Gay at like $8 million, but still, Rudy Gay, let's go young, okay? This leaves a hole with DeMar and Rudy Gay and Patty Mills. I think, they could go DeJounte Murray as the starting point guard, Derek White running the second unit. You slide Devin Vassell at the shooting guard, Lonnie Walker being the sixth man. Now you have the hole at small forward that you could argue that they could address at the 12th pick, which I have them going Jalen Johnson right there. So you plug in Jalen Johnson as the backup small forward. You could also start, Keldon Johnson at small forward and actually go and get an actual power forward. So in this case, we'll have DeJounte Murray, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson as the starting point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Yoka Pertl at center. Then Lonnie Walker, Patty Mills, and Derek White as of right now off the bench with Jalen Johnson and Drew Eubanks. Okay, that's right there, like 10 guys they have on the roster, and Trey Jones is still there. So with that being said, what do I expect to happen? They also have Daquan Jeffries. I think they want to go for a big fish, and a big fish to me is going to be at the power forward position. Okay, they really need a power forward, and I think it's going to be Lauri Markkanen. And I think they're really going to swing at Lauri, and I think what they'll offer him is probably a 4-year, $20 million, straight up $80 million for Lauri. So that'll bring up their cap to about 79. And with that, they're 11 guys deep, correct? Or 12 guys deep in this case. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 with Jalen Johnson. So they're 12 guys deep if they draft Jalen Johnson. And then you put Lauri Markkanen at the power forward, and you really just got to round out, and you still have $40 million to play with. Maybe take off $3 million for Jalen Johnson. So you really have so much money to play with. You probably want to maybe get some depth back there. JaMychal Green for, $10 million. He has a player option for 7.3, but I expect him to decline that, and he can probably get more. Or you can go old and get Paul Millsap, which I don't think they'd want to do. Jeff Green could be a guy. Or you could see one of the Morris brothers for like $5 or $6 million. I personally do, because you're 12 players deep. I would go for, you got Lauri. Now you want some defense, so I would look for like a defensive guy who can offer immediate defense. And there isn't, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, there's so many guys who can offer defense. PJ Tucker would obviously be great, but they want to go young. And JaMychal Green's obviously, I think, would be great. And right there, you're putting probably like $30 million together to get those two guys. So right there, you're already 88.9, so you have like $23 million left. And I would probably go now get a shooting guard or a small forward probably for depth, because you're not going to have our man DeMar DeRozan anymore. So I think the best thing is Otto Porter Jr. could be a guy who Greg Popovich could get to play defense, but Kelly Oubre would be the best. Kelly Oubre is making 15. So now I really think this would be best. Throw 20 and 20 at Kelly Oubre and Markkanen. That's $40 million. That'll bring them to 99, and they'll have about $13 million to play with. And they signed JaMychal Green to like that $10 million deal. And right there, they're already at 14 guys, and they really want to bring in another depth piece. They could go Keita Bates-Diop, and Quindary Witherspoon will be brought back. And we already have Patty Mills, brought back. So I think Gorgie Dang, Bismack Biyombo, Robin Lopez, JaVale McGee for like $2 million. And right there, you got it. So we're going to do Lauri Markkanen and Kelly Oubre as the two guys they bring in. So listen to this roster. So the starting lineup next year would be DeJounte Murray, I would assume Devin Vassell, then Kelly Oubre at small forward, or Devin Vassell at small forward and Kelly Oubre at shooting guard. Lauri Markkanen at power forward, or you could even do here small forward Keldon Johnson, power forward Lauri Markkanen, center Jokic Pertl, then off the bench Patty Mills, or actually Derek White. Then you have Derek White right there, Lonnie Walker at shooting guard, Keldon Johnson at small forward. Power forward, you got yourself that backup JaMychal Green, backup center. If you pick up Biyombo, McGee, or Dang or Lopez, you got there. Or you continue with Drew Eubanks. And then still behind those guys, you got Trey Jones, Patty Mills, all right? And Luka Semenka could really develop. Daquan Jones-Jeffrey, Trey Jones still there behind all those guys. We just rounded out the roster. Kelly Oubre is just going to go off. So much defense, and everybody wants that. So the guys they're going to sign, I think, are Lauri Markkanen, Kelly Oubre, and JaMychal Green. And then get themselves and like obviously re-sign Patty Mills, draft Jalen Johnson, and then you also have our guy, a center that they could pick up to split time with Drew Eubanks. What do you guys think of that? I really think that could work really freaking well. Does that mean just wishful thinking that they could get all these guys? I think Lauri Markkanen and Kelly Oubre, $20 million for each is a little bit of an overpay, but to come to San Antonio, it's not an overpay. I don't think anybody wants to go to San Antonio. So I've actually never been to San Antonio, so people, tell me what San Antonio is like. So what do you guys, I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of that? Was it stupid? Was it reasonable? I feel like it could be reasonable. I feel like if they need to do these moves, and they're obviously going to be a playoff team after that. So this is the second video I did of this series. I want to hear your guys's. I recorded them in the library today, so it wasn't like the most ideal, obviously scenario to record these, but hey, let's hear those opinions, and if you guys hate it, we'll never do it again. But I made 2 of them today, so hopefully you like them, because I put a lot of time in it. Now my mouth is really freaking dry, and it's like not enjoyable whatsoever. So not conducive either. All right, that's it. I'm done rambling. Like, peace out, guys. I'm making this to 10 seconds, which is what I think it is usually. We go for the 8-minute marker, because that's where they really hook you up with the pay grade. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.